We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just a heads up though, we're closed on Sundays, so plan your jumps accordingly. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
AI customer support voice agents. I've heard you guys' concerns, man. It's always been AI appointment setters, it's always been cold callers, it's always been these weird therapist AI agents, but no. Brother, in today's video, I'm excited to announce AI voice systems, agents, and automations combined for customer support. So we're gonna make this a straightforward video, quick and simple. We're gonna dive right into that. But before that, I want you guys to know, like always, this video is gonna be divided in 3 simple parts. Number 1, we got the actual demo. I'm gonna show you guys the full system so far on the call. Number 2, we got the call flow, just to explain it to you guys simply. Number 3, we got the actual initialization, which again is step-by-step instructions as to how to build these AI voice systems yourselves through seeing me do it. So without further ado, my brothers, let's get into it.
Hello, thank you for calling Joyhound. This is Sophie speaking. How may I help you today?
Hey Sophie, I wanted to know some more information, man.
Hey there, I'd be happy to help you out. May I ask, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Yeah, my name is Ibrahim.
Hi Ibrahim, lovely to chat with you today. What kind of information are you looking for? Let me know and I'll get you sorted.
Yeah, so can you tell me more about what's your opening time, man?
Of course, Ibrahim. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just a heads up though, we're closed on Sundays, so plan your jumps accordingly. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Yeah. Can you tell me like more about your park? What even is it, man?
Oh, Ibrahim, you're in for a treat. Joyhound is the ultimate trampoline park where fun meets fitness. We've got wall-to-wall trampolines, foam pits, dodgeball courts, and even a Ninja Warrior course. It's perfect for kids, adults, and anyone who loves to bounce around and have a blast. We also host parties, events, and even fitness classes if you're looking to mix things up.
So where are you guys?
Does that
Yeah,
sound like...
where are you guys located?
Great question, Ibrahim. We're located at 123 Fun Street.
Like always, boys. Alright, boys, no time to waste. I got my coffee, and let's dive into the call flow. So, if you guys check this out over here, the call flow basically goes like this. We got whenever a call is triggered, right? Whenever we do an inbound call, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the assistant from Vapi directly from them. We're gonna basically pull it out and get the call connected from Twilio to the actual phone number and actually get the assistant on that phone call, right? So we're gonna connect it, we're gonna create a line through it, and basically after that on the call we're gonna do simple stuff. We're gonna use the knowledge base to answer specific questions, and let's say that we can answer the question, or they ask something like, hey, can we do a booking, and the assistant can't do the booking online because there's too many things over there, whatever it is, whatever thing that the assistant cannot do or answer, we instantly transfer it to a live agent, which is just amazing. So after that, we actually have to go ahead and, you know, if the call is successful, we go ahead and we send a report to the client. If it's obviously been needs fulfilled, we go ahead and we say that, yeah, it's been successful, it's been good, here's all the details. If it's not successful, then obviously we gotta go ahead and we have to end the call, which is going to be another very simple stuff, because, you know, we just end the call. We're not going to bore the client with any information about a call that wasn't successful, because they get thousands of calls, right? So yeah, it's obviously very simple stuff. So let's go ahead and let's dive in deeper, man. So like always, boys, we start off on Vapi's dashboard. Go ahead, go to Vapi.ai, go ahead, go inside there, click the good old dashboard thing. My internet sucks, obviously, so we go ahead, we go into Vapi, we go on the dashboard after creating our account, and we click create assistant. We can name this anything like YouTube 1, and we're gonna go ahead and click the blank template. I know this is a customer support agent, but do not click customer support. We're gonna go ahead and click blank template, because we have to start from scratch so that we can make this fully personalized for the actual client or the business or whatever it is. So click create assistant, or go ahead and wait for that to load, and inside we have the good old dashboard that everyone loves. So we're gonna quickly break this down. Now, to understand the dashboard, it's actually very simple. We got a few tabs over here: the transcriber, the voice, functions, advanced analysis, all of that. That's basically different tabs that we can configure. And on the top over here, we got a few actions like their ID, and then the talk with assistant is basically a demo that you can do on Vapi to hear your assistant through a web call. But yeah, after that we got the cost, which is basically how much your AI is gonna cost per minute on the call. And then after that we actually got the latency over here, which is basically how long it takes for the AI to respond to a conversation. So yeah, it basically runs like this. If you have a higher latency, then obviously, man, your ping is bad. No one likes that. So you got to keep your latency very low. Just a metric for you guys. Good latency would be anything around, let's say, 600 milliseconds to all the way to 1200. Anything above or below that, obviously below is going to be amazing, but anything above that, that's just terrible. Your voice agent sucks. Go ahead and throw it out the window and follow this tutorial. So yeah, we're going to make this assistant. It's going to be maximum, let's say, about 1000 latency. Depends on what model you're using. Basically, the latency is a factor that is mainly contrived because of the provider that you use. The main factor that causes latency to be slow is actually just how long it takes for your AI to respond. Make sure you take all of these into factors and just, like, you know, try and do the lowest latency. But anyway, going past that, look into the model. This is basically where we can configure everything. We can go ahead and choose a different provider. We can choose the model. We can, you know, do the first message, the system prompt, all of that. Then we got the good old transcriber, which is basically like how you're gonna get the transcript of the call recording, stuff like that. We're right now using Deep Program. But yeah, anyway, after that, we got the voice configuration, which is basically how you can do your own voice over here. You can add your own voice ID. There's a bunch of voices inside their voice library. You can go in here and just search through the thousands of voices that they have. But anyway, after that, if we just go back over here, voice actually does play a big factor in this because there's a lot of good voices out there and there's a lot of terrible voices. But anyway, after that, we got the functions, which is basically the tools or the actions that you can do inside the call that your assistant can do inside the call. So this would be something like end the call if they had to do that. This could be something like book an appointment. This could be something like send information via SMS. And this could be something like transfer the call via a live agent or something like that. Amazing stuff. So anyway, after that, we got the advanced feature, which again is going to be very simple. This is just some little metrics that we can configure inside here. We got the wait seconds, the smart endpoint, the punctuality, all of that. This is just some metrics that we can control. And then we got the fun part, man, the analysis. This is the end of call report. This is a summary. This is the success evaluation. This is the structured data. This is the metrics or the data that you will send back to the client inside the end of call report. Basically stuff that you can send over to him and say that, hey, the call was successful, it wasn't successful, here's the transcript, here's what they did on the call, stuff like that. So if we head back into the model, you know how it always goes, boys. We have gone ahead and we have created a good old sheet for you guys to basically just copy and paste everything that we're going to be using. I've also gone ahead and created the exact knowledge base that I want you guys to use. This is our knowledge base. Right now we're going to go into the system prompts. I'm going to dive into the prompts and then we're going to actually go ahead and fill out everything. So if we go into the prompts, this system doesn't have any functions or any tools. We don't have to use that. If you guys want to, then obviously we can do something like an SMS sending to the user, whatever it is. But inside this specific tutorial, we're only going to be focusing on transferring the call over to the actual other agent, and we're also going to be focusing on the knowledge base part. So if you look into the main prompt over here, it's just the identity that we're going to give it, just some information that, hey, this is what you do, and we just give it a step-by-step task. Basically, this is the first step you have to do, greet them. Second step, ask for their name. Third step, this should actually be 3. Third step, fourth step, fifth step. It's simple stuff. We actually go ahead, we just basically go ahead and tell the assistant that, hey, this is your step-by-step process. Don't go off the rails, because like I always say, AI assistants can go off the rails if you don't give them a good step-by-step process. And after that, we just got the good old stuff. Like I said, the tone and style. This is how we can do the good old personality and stuff like that. As you can see over here, I've said do flirty, which, tip for you guys, flirty seems to always be the best version out there. People love flirty. But yeah, anyway, after that, we got the rules, which is, again, guardrails that we have to say that, hey, don't go off this, don't go in this, stuff like that. Then we got some examples just to basically further prompt it to say that, hey, this is how you should say, stuff like that. So after that, we got the good old summary prompt. This is, like I said, we're going to plug into the actual, end of call report and all of that. You don't have to worry about any of this. The main thing I want you guys to look at is the structured data prompt. This is the specific parameters that we're going to be able to send over. Inside here, we got two. We got the transferred call. This is if the call was transferred to an agent or not. And then the next one, we got information provided. This is just the information that we have provided to them through the knowledge base. This is what the AI will respond to them. So simple stuff. So let's go ahead and let's plug everything in. So if we go over here, just go ahead and copy all of this. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to copy all of this. We're going to head over to Vapi. We're going to go ahead, go over here, and we're going to paste this in right over here. Simple stuff. We're going to go over here, and we're going to get the first message, which is right over here. We're going to paste that in over here. Hey, Joyhound. This is Sophie from Joyhound. Whatever it is, thank you for speaking. And we're just going to plug that in right over here. Now we're going to go to the model. We're going to do this GPT-4o cluster. Obviously, GPT-4o mini any cluster says that it's the fastest and the cheapest. Problem with that is that the lesser version of AI that you use, like look, GPT 3.5 has 250 ms, that means latency, right? So that means it's so fast. But the thing is that it's also an older version, meaning that it's not going to be as smart as a newer version. So I'd recommend that you use GPT 4o cluster. I found that to be the best in the medium place, and it's just the best time response and all of that. So we're gonna go ahead, click this. We do the temperature to 0.2, detect emotion, max tokens can stay fine. And this is where we're gonna plug in our knowledge base to actually go ahead and speak to the assistant. So to plug in the knowledge base, first thing I want you guys to do is hit publish, go over to the good old knowledge base, which is gonna be right over here. We're gonna go ahead, go over here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna click download. We're gonna do microphone. We're gonna do microwave. We're gonna do Microsoft Word. We're just gonna download it over here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna click choose file. We're gonna click this, and we're gonna wait for it to actually come in there. And then boom, we got our direct knowledge base right over there. So we can just go back to the assistant, go down over here, select files. We're gonna click trampoline park, whatever it is, click publish, and we're gonna hit next. So after that, head over to the analysis page, because we still have to go ahead and we have to paste all of this stuff over here. Paste, delete that space, paste this. So if you see the pass fail, that basically means that we give a metric that, hey, this is the call that's been successful and this is the call that hasn't been successful. That's basically what I showed you guys in the call flow. And we got over here the structured data prompt. We're gonna go ahead and paste all of this over here. Make sure you get it all. We're just gonna paste that in over here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna select this as the good old pass fail and just click publish. Then after that, obviously, we're gonna head over to advanced. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna change some metrics over here. So you can leave all of this stuff over here basically the exact same. The only thing I want you guys to change is scroll down over here, change your maximum duration, because Vapi somehow set it to 1800 naturally. That is a lot of minutes. You're gonna waste a lot of money, so just do it to something like 300 seconds over here. Boom, I found that's best. No one passes that, no one goes above that. We're just gonna change. We're actually just gonna keep that as 30 seconds. Click publish. Now the last thing we actually have to do over here is go ahead and do the server URL, but that's on make.com. That's the stuff that we have to do on make.com. So we're gonna go over here. First of all, click this stuff over here. Go ahead and go down to the end call message. We're gonna set this as goodbye, like that. Select idle messages. We can just do are you still there. Let's see if there's anything else we want to configure. We'll probably do smart endpoint. That just seems, you know, smart, so we're just gonna click that. Next, we're just gonna go to the functions tab. We're just gonna do enable end call function. We're gonna do forwarding phone number. So if you can see over here, this phone number will be used to transfer call from the assistant. It's only applicable with phone calls, not on web calls. So what that basically means is that if you go up here and you click the talk with assistant and you ask it to transfer you over to whatever number you put over there, it's not going to do it, because it's not allowed to do it on a web call, because there is no phone call there. So we have to actually trigger a call to go ahead and see if it can transfer. Okay, so we're just going to add our phone number over here and just leave it over there. The assistant knows the rest stuff to do. So we're just going to write goodbye over here. Go ahead and type in your phone number over here. Boom, make sure it's in the correct format, and we're just going to click publish over here. So we're gonna head over to voice. Go ahead and set up a background sound if you guys want. We won't have to touch any of this. Just go ahead and click add voice ID manually, and we're just gonna go ahead and find a custom voice ID from the good old library. So I'm gonna show you guys how to actually use this. As you can see over here, we got a lot of good voices up over here. So we're just gonna click 11 labs. That's the best one. We're gonna click female, type American over here. So it's gonna find all of the American voices that are female. So we're gonna see which one is a good one.
Hello, thank you for calling Joyhound. This is Sophie speaking. How may I help you today?
Okay, so a cool girl sounds like a fine voice, whatever it is. Go ahead and click add voice ID manually and type in this over here, or you can just go ahead and search cool girl over here, and you can just click this one and plug it in. Go ahead and test it out, talk with the assistant, see if you like it. If you don't, then obviously change it. So make sure you select 11 labs turbo v2. That's the best one. Click publish, and we are done with Vapi for now. Right now, let's head over to make.com. So now we're on make.com, and this is a simple scenario that you guys have to build to literally do this for all of your clients and all of that. So the first step that you guys actually have to do is go ahead and create a new webhook. That's just gonna be something like this. It triggers when a webhook receives data, not mailhook, webhook. Go ahead and click this, add a hook, name it something like YouTube demo. Actually, name it whatever you want to name it. Go ahead and copy it, go back to Vapi, go to the good old advanced, go scroll down, paste this in over here, type your secret. It's gonna be 1 2 3, don't worry, it's a good password, 4 5. Boom. Click next, and then just click publish, and you're good to go from there. Now to further break it down, the only thing that you guys have to touch over here besides that is go into here and go type in your client's email or your business's email and go ahead and paste in your API key over here. That's only thing that you guys have to do. Everything else is done for you. So after that, we got the good old HTTP request. We basically make it sleep for 60 seconds to make sure that there's no missing information or anything while it's being bundled up the end of call report. So we just go ahead, wait 60 seconds, we get the HTTP, make a request to Vapi for the call. We get that, we basically go ahead, set the body type as raw, JSON, application, whatever it is. Go ahead and we parse all of that so that it's in separate variables. Then we go ahead and we do a filter. This filter is going to be the success evaluation equal to true. This means that if the call was successful, then we move forward and we go ahead and we send that report to the good old client. So if you can see over here, I've already mapped up all of the data. If you guys want, you can go ahead and map in more data. Just let's say that you wanted, instead of call summary, you want a transcript over here. You could just type transcript and you could go ahead and change this to the good old transcript over here. And that's basically it. So let's run this once and let's test it out and let's see if it works. Okay, so actually one last thing that I forgot to tell you guys how you're actually gonna connect your phone number to this and test this out to make sure that everything works. Go ahead, go to the phone numbers, go open a new tab, type twilio.com, whatever it is. Go wait for it to load. Your Wi-Fi probably better than mine. Go ahead, go into Twilio, go ahead and click login or start for free. Get yourself a free Twilio phone number. Go to the console page and let me show you how that looks. Alright, perfect. Now we got a good old console page. This is gonna be the main page. I want you guys to go into this. Go ahead and click down over here for the tutorial. It's gonna be right over here. You guys are gonna get a free Twilio phone number, and obviously my account is upgraded. Go ahead and upgrade your account if you want. You don't have to. You get a free number. But go ahead and copy your account SID and your auth token. That's gonna be right over here in the account info. Obviously I can't show you that, but you're gonna be able to get your account info, your account SID, your auth token, and your phone number over there. After your information is all in there, go ahead and add a label, click import from Twilio, and you guys are literally done on that end. So after you guys have done that, the only thing you really have to do is go ahead in the inbound settings and just scroll to the assistant, click YouTube 1 or whatever your assistant is named, and that is literally it. Now if we just check that and I go ahead and I do a call.
Thank you for calling Joyhound. This is Sophie speaking. How may I help you today?
Hey Sophie, I just wanted to know about you guys' location. Where are you?
Hi there. May I ask who I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
My name is Ibrahim.
Lovely to meet you, Ibrahim. Our park is located at 123 Fun Street, Fun City, FD 98765.
It's that simple, boys. I played around with the voice a little bit. Make sure you guys choose your best voice, your favorite voice, and you guys are literally good to go. And that is how you build a full, complete, knowledge-based AI customer support inbound call with the ability to transfer to a different phone number or a different agent or a different voice system if you want it. And that's basically it, man. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I wanted to make this quick and I wanted to make it fast, so let me know if you guys want a full in-depth video in which I break down every tiny part in depth. That's gonna be something like an hour long though, so let me know. So make sure you guys also comment below what questions you might have had for this video. I'll go ahead and I'll reply to those. Go ahead, comment as well what video I should make next, what tutorial video, what question video, what journey video that I should make next. And yeah, make sure, remember, stay hard.